Hello everyone and welcome back to a blind Let's Play of 17 for the PC. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Sobeys Gaming channel, and today, my friends, we're going to continue on with Sora's route here. And we're getting near the end of our choices. I believe we have about 6 choices left. Although, if we remember our first route, after our final choice, the game still went on for about 2 to 3 hours. So, yeah, there's still a lot to be played here in route number 2, and I just don't want something tragic to happen with Sora, considering, you know, how we've grown close to each other. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Is Sora really an incel null? If so, no matter where Lemieux was crushed or not, she'd still be okay. Tell me, Kirinari-san, after you escape from here, what's the first thing you want to do? All the dots. Were her words just a flimsy attempt at compassion? I feel like I've gained a new perspective on human life. Come on, everybody. Believe in tomorrow so you can live today. Were those words just robotic, programmed phrases? Simple utterances encoded to pacify and comfort humans? Suddenly, I felt a distance between Sora's existence and my own. It was time for dinner. And, oh wow, that was a really quick jump. Her smile was so carefree. Hi, Sora. I didn't want to think it wasn't real. I didn't want to think she was just pretending for our benefit. But was she really smiling because she wanted to, or was she just trying to cheer us up? We don't need to save Sora. She's saved already. That thought wouldn't leave my mind. Then again, there were others with me too. One of them opening her mouth so wide that it didn't seem it would open anymore. Alright, skipping ahead, what do we got? Who are we talking to? We're talking to Tsugumi. It just takes a while for oil to get warmed up, so just irritate, that's all. Take your time, I'll be waiting. So Tsugumi grabbed onto Koko's hand and started walking it slowly away. She was smiling so gently. Did seem like she cared about my troubles. Every time we met, I never knew how to react, and it bothered me some. Had she totally forgotten about the events of the other night? I had to wonder. Well, if she doesn't care, then I suppose that's best. The Tsugumi right then seemed like she would never talk about dying, even by accident. I decided to believe that her smile was real. And guess what? You wanna know what? I had a dream last night. Tsugumi was listening to Koko intently. What kind of dream? I was riding a whale. Koko seemed to be truly enjoying herself. And Kiddo was running on it with me. Riding the whale. And here's where we hit. Oh, we didn't hit Kid last time. And this time, we're still not going to hit him. Nope, apparently not. I guess the idea is this pushes Tsugumi away, possibly, because we're instilling false hope. I'm trying to understand how the choices affect this storyline. Seems like, you know, we're going between either Sora or Tsugumi. And it seems pretty obvious, like, what's going on. But the question is, how do we loop the others in? So how does you get looped in? How does Koko get looped in? How does that mysterious girl, we have no idea who she is, get looped in? I just, unsure. Hey, kid. Come on, I'm asking you. Lift up your head. I hadn't wanted to blame him in the first place. I turned around and held up my hand again. But he wouldn't look me in the eyes. But she told me to stop. So Kid doesn't want to go on living. And he's saying he should just all the dots. I don't want to make him say the rest, but I couldn't stop him. I knew how hard it would be for him to say. Even I wasn't that strong. Everyone waited for the kid's next word in silence. They were probably unthinkable. Kuranari-san, stop it, please. All the dots. Sora walked silently forward and stood in between the kid and me.
倉成さん、少年さんをそんなに責めないでください。
Kuranari-san, please stop being so hard on him. No, I don't mean it that way.
少年さんも顔を上げてください。
Kid-san, please look up at us. All the dots.
やっぱり喧嘩はいけないと思います。私。
We can't fight. Not like this. It isn't right. Sora looked sad as she said that. Sora, this isn't just any old fight. I'm not trying to shut him out. I wanted him to know how important it was to keep eating.
わかっています。ですけど。
I know that. However.
少年さんはほら、今はちょっと気が立ってるんですよ。
See, Kid-san looks like he's already feeling a little better. Sora smiled slightly as she said that.
だから、あんなことをついしてしまっただけで、そうですよね。
He really didn't mean it, okay? All the dots.
仕方なかったんです。
Please forgive him.
サンドはまた作り直しましょうよ。
Let's make another sandwich.
食料は幸い、まだ十分に確保されていますから。
It is a good thing that there are still plenty of provisions left. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I screamed. Sora stared back at me, eyes wide with surprise. It isn't about that, Sora. It isn't about whether we have more or not. It isn't. Can't you understand that? All the dots.
わかります。
I understand.
いえ、わかりません。
No, I don't understand. Well, which one is it, Sora? I had taken it all much further than necessary, but I couldn't stop myself. Do you or do you not understand? Do you understand what I mean? Do you really understand why I would do something like that? So you don't know why I did it? You're a first-rate AI program, aren't you?
倉成さん、どうすればいいんですか？
What do you want me to do?
私。
I. Sora started to waver.
私は。
わ
かりません。
I don't understand.
答えを知りません。
I don't know the answer. Looking down, Sora bit her lip. Oh. Well, how important food is. I guess you couldn't understand that. Because you aren't human like we are. Man, why do you have to put it like that, Takeshi? That's just... Oh. All the dots. Hey, forget it. Besides, the floor just shook, right? What was that, Sora? Did something happen to the Mew? All the dots. What happened? Come on, tell us. If you check, you should find out in no time, right? Hurry up, why don't you tell me what happened? She thought she heard the sound of someone running in water. Sounds where there should have been none. Sora kept her distance from us and ran out the exit of the room. Sora? After watching her run off, Sugumi stood right in front of me. What? Sugumi was glaring at me.
Takeshi, あなたって最低ね。
You are such a scumbag. Hell, the dits. You went over to the kid and hugged him around the shoulders. Coco and Pepe were staring at everyone, speechless. Feeling like I was no longer wanted, I fled from the room. What? What was that about? I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong, right? Blood rushed to my head. Dang it! Even I could tell. I had said too much. But once something had been said, it wasn't easy to take it back. I stopped at the end of the corridor. Himmel. Dead end, nowhere to go. And thinking that, I realized that, for some reason, the door in front of me never seemed to open. When we searched around the Mew, we tried to open this electronic lock, but it hadn't budged. Thinking about being trapped there was enough to hate even the existence of that door. I heard a voice behind me and turned around. Huh? The corridor's watertight door had shut without me realizing. I hadn't even noticed. What are you doing here? Looking around, I couldn't see Sora anywhere. Sora? Hey, where are you? I looked all around. There was no way out other than the watertight door. It wasn't as if she were hiding behind something. Sora? You want to show me where you are? I looked around again, but she was nowhere to be found.
倉成さん、どこ見てるんですか?
Where are you looking? I could only hear her voice. Hey, come on! Stop playing around and show yourself.
私はここです.
I'm right here. I heard a voice right above me. I looked up. Flash? Massive amounts of water rained down from the ceiling. The drops poured down upon us mercilessly. Well, the sprinkler? Water was blowing out of nozzles in the crevice between panel lines on the ceiling. The water level was rising, a little at a time, but still noticeably. It didn't look like water was draining from either side of the corridor. I ran over the hatch and started pounding on it with my fist.
倉成さん、どうしたんですか?
What's wrong?
何をやっているんです?
What are you doing? Open this door, Sora. This is the only way out of here. Come on. Suddenly, all the sprinklers and the small sensors lined up next to them on the ceiling turned and pointed at me.
どうかしたんですか?
What's wrong? Can't you tell? The situation is, The camera slowly tracked me. The sensor eyes, probably not even a millimeter large, were flashing light. All the dots.
どうかしたんですか?
What's wrong? Hey, come on, don't tell me you don't understand, Sora. Sora was observing the situation leisurely.
どうかしたんですか?
Is something wrong? Oh, the dots. Somebody open this door, please. I kept pounding on the door, but no answer came from the other side of the thick wall. Looking around, I couldn't find one of the panels used to automatically open and close the watertight doors. The sprinklers seemed to be even increasing the output, if that was possible. It was hard to see anything because of the mist. Sora, what are you doing? I felt a slight shiver run through me.
私は
I am
所詮私はプログラムです.
I am only a program after all. Her voice sounded more and more mechanical.
あらかじめ想定された状況に単純な答えを返すだけのプログラムです.
A program that can only give answers based on assumed information.
RSD によって人の形を映しているに過ぎないのです.
I am only an RSD generated image in human form. No, you're not, Sora. You're so much more than that. Oh, the exclamated questionable dots.
食事がどんなに大切なことなのか私には理解できません.
I cannot understand how important food is.
私は有機物を摂取する必要がありません.
I have no need to consume organic matter.
生命を維持するために食事をとることはありません.
It is unnecessary for me to eat to continue life. What are you talking about? Sora! Stop it! Stop the sprinklers! I slammed my body against the door, but it didn't budge. Suddenly, everything grew dim. Everything started to sway. All colors became distorted and outlines suddenly became vague. I couldn't see anything.
違う.
No, no!
あなたは誰?
Who are you?
あなたは私じゃない.
You want me? Sora? What are you saying? All the dots? What just happened? Is there a evil Sora? Or a, I don't know what the word is. You know what I'm talking about. Terrified, I opened my eyes. Huh? Where am I? There was no floor. There was no walls. My body had been suddenly thrown out into the middle of the ocean. Oh no, I won't be able to breathe. Panicking, I flailed my arms. But there was no water in which to swim. I felt no pressure. The air around me was probably only one atmosphere. My clothes were wet, but other than that, I didn't feel any water. Slowly, I let out my breath and sucked in more air. What's going on? I had no trouble breathing. I couldn't see anything under me, but it seemed that I was standing on some kind of surface. Sora was swimming in the ocean. She was moving freely in the dark blue space. Sora? Fearfully, I called to her.
あら.
Oh. Wow. Holy. You know, I've said how amazing the artwork is before, but with the light coming from the top of the screen shining down on her, she looks angelic. Godlike, almost. Oh. Oh.
どうしたんですか、倉成さん。
What's wrong, Kiranari-san? She looked at me, her image flickering as she approached. She smiled as she always did. But then her eyebrows arched suddenly, and a scowl took over her features.
さっきのフロアの揺れのことを聞きたいんですか。
Don't you want to know what caused the floor to shake earlier? Yeah? I mean, no, I don't.
イエスですか、ノーですか。
Is it yes or no?
どっちなんですか。
Which is it?
困ってしまいますよ、私。
I don't know how to answer you. Sora murmured that in a gravelly voice.
先ほどのフロアの振動については現在調査中です。
I am currently checking the cause of the earlier tremor.
センサーの突発的な故障によって調査結果判明までの想定時間は通常の3倍になっています。
Due to a sudden sensor failure, the results of my investigation will take approximately 3 times longer than usual. Oh, the dudes. Her report was almost businesslike.
私だって何でもその瞬間に把握できるわけではないんです。
Even I do not have the ability to fully grasp a situation instantaneously.
人間のように時々考えたり迷ったり間違えたりするんです。
Just like you humans, I sometimes think, get confused, and make mistakes.
具合の悪いことに
Unfortunately,
私はそのように制作者によって作られていますから。
that is how my creator chose to make me. Sora tried to smile again.
そう、そんなところだけ人間の真似をするように作られている。
That's right, I've been programmed to imitate humans in this regard only.
不便ですよね。
Inconvenient, wouldn't you agree? Suddenly, she looked like she was crying.
こんな不便な私は一体何のために存在しているんでしょう。
Why does something as inconvenient as me exist?
私、わからなくなってきました。
I don't know anymore. Hey, you aren't inconvenient. I shouted that. You're machines that are supposed to be perfect. And people who are called geniuses, well, they make mistakes sometimes. They're both the same. They're hardly any different. People are only concerned about making things easier on themselves. That's why they think machines are such a pain or machines are faster. I only wanted data, and I could have just used a terminal. But I ask you, I talk with you, because I don't want to know only the facts. I want to know your words, your thoughts, and feelings. I've never felt that you're inconvenient.
そうですか。
Really?
本当に倉成さんはそう思っているんですか。
Is that really how you feel, Kiranari-san? Oh, the duds. Sora's expression suddenly became normal. It was hard for me to tell what she was feeling. What was she really thinking?
倉成さんは嘘をついたことがありますか。
Have you ever lied before? Have we ever lied before? Yes. I mean, that's kind of what humans do, sadly. Yes, I have. In the 20 years I've been alive, of course I've lied. Sometimes I told lies to give someone a hard time, and maybe others when I thought it would make the person happy.
何回くらい嘘をつきましたか。
How many times have you lied? I don't have a clue. It's not like I've taken notes.
そうですか。わかりました。
Really, I see.
では果たして私が今まで嘘をついたことはあるのでしょうか。
Well then, do you think I've ever told a lie up until now? Oh, the questionable dots. It was a strange question.
どうですか。あるのかないのか。
Well,
わかりますか。
can you tell if I have or have not? Game? Oh, there we go. You have or you haven't? I guess we have to say you have because that would mean that she has human-like tendencies. If we say she hasn't, we're just calling her a machine, right? Huh. You have. You have. Maybe you have. Possibly. I mean, maybe you've been fooling us and we just haven't noticed. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't really tell. But, you told us yourself, Sora, that you still weren't able to lie very well. I remember you saying that. So she could lie, just not very well?
ええ、そうです。よく覚えていましたね。
Yes, that's right. You remembered well.
倉成さんの回答はなかなか興味深いです。
You have a very interesting answer, Kiranari-san. Sora smiled at me. Her eyes looked at me softly. You know, I just realized in this image, and I said this before, she's angelic-like. Look at her. Look at this. Doesn't that almost look like wings? These like little blue shimmers coming off her. They do. I mean, that's just my opinion. They look like wings.
倉成さん、あなたにお話ししなければならないことがあります。
Kiranai-san, there's something I had to talk with you about. With me?
はい。そのためにここに来ていただいたんです。
Yes, and that's why I had to come here.
ここなら邪魔が入りませんから。
No one can interrupt here. Where are we? And how are we alive right now? Well, you got a point. It was just me and Sora in the middle of the ocean. There was nobody there, not even fish. It was a desolate sea. I was just thinking, you got into a lot of trouble to ask me whatever it is.
すみません。でも、
I'm sorry, but
どうしても二人っきりになりたかったんです。
I had to get here alone no matter what. I could see my outline reflected in her soft pupils. Well, even if it meant sealing off the watertight hatch?
ええ、
Yes. I thought I would drown. All the dots. Sora pressed her lips together tightly. It took a while before she said anything.
ねえ、倉成さん、
Listen, Kiranari-san.
目に見えているもの、音に聞こえているものは現実。
Everything you see and everything you hear is reality. Then how are we alive right now?
でも、それは真実なのかどうか、
But is it true or not?
事実なのかどうか、
Whether it's factual,
わからないでしょ。
you don't really know, right? Oh, the ducks. I just noticed the title, Fake Sora, Real Sora. I couldn't really grasp what Sora was getting at. What? The space around me suddenly grew white. My head hurt. What happened? The light was so bright that I couldn't open my eyes.
光量を再調整します。ちょっと我慢してください。
I'm adjusting the light. Bear with me for a while. Okay. Feeling slightly dizzy, I stood in the middle of the ocean. Hey, this ocean, is it RSD?
正解。
That is correct.
素晴らしい洞察力です。倉成さん。
You really are quite perceptive, Kiranari-san. Oh, the dudes. I finally was able to open up my eyes again. Sora had a serious expression on her face. Sora, what did you want to talk to me about?
ええ、実は
Well, actually,
私、
I
壊れてしまったんです。
broke. What?
故障してるんです。思考ノイズ、エラーがあるんです。
I'm out of order. There is noise error in my thought processor.
今の私は多分正常な判断力を失っています。
Right now, there's a high probability that I have lost the ability to make rational decisions. She told me that matter-of-factly.
壊れちゃいました。
I'm broken. She said that as though she were joking.
どうしてなんでしょうね。
I wonder how it could have happened.
知っていますか？
Do you know why? No. How should I know?
そうですか？
Really? Of course not. We aren't the same, you and me. We just aren't the same. Look, there's no way that I would know why.
ふーん。
Really? For some reason, she smiled. No, wait. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert. I don't have a clue about artificial intelligence stuff. But, I can't imagine that the Sora that I'm talking to is broken at all. I don't think you're broken. All the dots. Sora stiffened up again.
私は定期メンテナンスが終了してから
After I finished my routine maintenance,
メンテナンス中にセンサーが自動記録していたデータを確認していました。
I was checking through the sensor data that had been automatically recorded.
今朝未明、午前3時15分以降のツバイトシュトックのアトラクションにおける各種センサーのデータを
I went through all of the sensor data from 3:15 a.m. this morning. Oh, the duds.
クバレの入り口でクラナリさんの生体反応を見つけました。
I find your life feeding at the entrance to Qual. Oh, the exclamated questionable duds.
こんな夜更けにクラゲに乗るなんてなんだか可愛いですね。クラナリさん
You look so cute riding on the jellyfish, Kurenari-san. Oh, the duds.
そう、私はちょっとした好奇心で
Yes, I was curious. So she saw us with Tsugumi. That could be problematic. Especially if she has human-like tendencies. Is she jealous?
そこまででやめておけばよかったのに。
I should have stopped there.
ゴンドラの中の各種センサーのデータを追跡しました。
But I checked out the data from each kind of sensor
クラナリさんがゴンドラを降りるその時まで
until the time that you left the gondola.
全部
Everything.
全部見たんです。
I saw everything.
小町さんとクラナリさんがした行動、行為、一部始終。
I saw what you and Kamachi-san did, the whole thing. Wait, stop. So it started pouring down my cheeks. I was supposed to be in the middle of the cold ocean, but I was dripping sweat like a waterfall. Well, wait just a second, Sora.
なんでしょう。
What? You said that you'd try to protect everyone's privacy, didn't you? You said that unless there was an emergency, you wouldn't do a scan.
はい、
Yes,
あれから緊急時以外はスキャンしないことにしました。
and from then on, I didn't use the scan unless something important came up. Right? So, why?
私が眠っていた間のセンサーデータの記録はすべて自動で行われました。
While I was sleeping, the sensor data was recorded automatically.
どのような記録が残っているのか内容を確認しなくてはならなかったのです。
I had to check what kind of information was being kept in the records.
それに
Besides,
そもそもレミューの天井も壁もすべてが私の目なんです。
Lemieux's ceiling, walls, everything are my eyes.
目を背けることはできません。
I can't turn them off.
目をつぶればすべてが見えなくなる。
If I close my eyes, I can't see anything.
そこにある存在がわからなくなる。
I can't tell who is out there. Oh, the duds.
でも私が目をひとたび開けば
But once I opened my eyes,
どんなに知りたくないことだって映ってしまうんだ。
even if I don't want to know, I could see everything.
知りたくなんかなかった。私だって
I didn't want to see it. You're kidding, right?
クラナリさんは嘘をついたことがありますか？
Kurenari-san, have I ever lied to you? Sora asked me the same question again. Her lips trembled slightly as she spoke.
私嘘つくのまだまだ下手くそなんです。
I still am not very good at lying,
だから黙って内緒にしていられない。
so I can't keep it a secret.
何も知らなかったふりなんてできません。
I can't just pretend that I don't know anything.
黙っていようと思っていました。
I thought I would keep it to myself.
でもだけど
But,
たとえ他の人は騙せても
even if I could fool the others,
あなたにだけは嘘はつけそうもないんです。
you're the only one that I couldn't lie to. Oh, the duds. Sora's voice quivered as she spoke. I had a slight idea of why she would shake. There was a painful pounding deep in my chest.
クラナリさんは小町さんと一緒に乗ってたんですよね。
Kurenari-san, you got on the ride with Kamachi-san, right? Yeah?
何してたんですか？
What were you doing? You don't have to ask. I couldn't say it. If I had, I would have hurt Sora.
いいえ、言わなくてもいいんです。
No, you don't have to say it.
データがすべて語ってくれましたから。
The data speaks for itself. I was assaulted by infinite guilt. Sora suddenly disappeared. Sora? Sora, where are you? RSD was still showing me the illusion. No matter how much I could breathe in the center of that ocean, my words changed to bubbles and faded away.
忘れたい。
I want to forget it.
私忘れてしまいたい。
I wish I could forget it.
何も見なかったことにしてしまいたい。
I wish I were able to.
レミシステムの自己修復機能を使えば記憶は改変されます。
If I perform an automatic system reformat, my memory will be rewritten.
思考ノイズを消せば
If I delete the noise. Wait, sir, please. Bubbles kept pouring from my mouth as I murmured. What will happen if you delete the noise? What will happen if you rewrite your memory? All the dots. Sora to answer.
痛い
It hurts.
心が痛い
My heart hurts.
こんなの初めてなんです
This is the first time something like this has happened to me.
どうして心が痛いなんてことがあり得るんですか
Why? Why is it possible for my heart to hurt?
心に痛覚があるんですか
Is it possible to feel pain in your heart? She asked me without showing herself. I was still standing in the middle of the ocean. I felt as though my own weight was rapidly disappearing. A terrible sense of dread overcame me. I couldn't stand it anymore and closed my eyes.
私
I'm
怖
scared.
いいや
No,
消えたくない
I don't want to disappear.
消されたくない
I don't want to be erased. Man, this is so sad. Why does this one get hurt? Oh, game, why do you do this to me?
あなたのこと忘れたくない
I don't want to forget you. Oh, the exclamated dots. Sora. Sora. Please wait, Sora.
AI 自己診断を開始します
Starting AI self-diagnosis.
致命的な思考ノイズを確認
Fatal long processing area. Detected.
思考修復処理開始過去の履歴に遡って学習効果をリセットします
Repairing logic underway. Erasing history and resetting learning operation. No, you're killing yourself. I don't want you to do this. God, why'd that have to happen between us and Sagome? I couldn't stop her in time. I made up my mind to open my eyes.
待って
Wait, what? Okay. So now we have multiple swords again. What exactly is happening? Wait.
学習機能の履歴を確認中
Confirming history of learned functions.
お願い待って
Please, wait.
処理を中断して
Cancel process.
処理中断にはシステム管理者権限が必要です
In order to cancel this process, it is necessary to have system administration level access.
つまりあなたには無理です
In other words, it is impossible for you. There were two different swords in front of me. Maybe you could help. Because wasn't you, like, trying to get into the programming? Is there a way we could save Sora? I really hope so. No, something was different. One of them was different. It was different from that time she had created copies of herself. I thought that probably one of them was lying.
私は有機物を摂取する必要がありません
I had no need to consume organic matter.
生命を維持するために食事をとることはありません
It is unnecessary for me to eat to continue life.
違います
No, that's wrong.
それは正しいけれど違うんです
It is correct, but it is incorrect.
みんなで食べたり美味しいものを食べたり自分で作ってみたり
Eating with everyone and enjoying delicious food, even making it.
食事はエネルギーの補給という意味合いだけではありません
It isn't just about receiving the energy to go on living.
食事という行為そのものに人の楽しみがあるんです
The act of healing is healing. The act of eating is healing for people.
私は自分で食べることはできない
I can't eat anything,
でも皆さんと一緒に食事をすることはできるはずです
but I can still enjoy dinner with everyone.
認められませんあなたの答えは矛盾しています
Unacceptable. Your answer is a contradiction.
おかしいでしょそんなことはありえないのです
That is ridiculous. Your answer is not possible.
どうして
Why?
答える必要はありません
There is no reason to answer that.
あなたは人工の人格に障害を起こしています
You are causing an error in your personality program.
できないことをできると思い込んでいるのです
You believe you can do something which is physically impossible. All the dots.
修復処理を継続します。
Resuming backup procedure. So now she looks like she opened her eyes a little bit, maybe in shock, horror of what's about to happen. I don't want to see Sora go! Oh.
茜ヶ崎空の論理処理効率低下の原因を確認中。
Logic processing deficiency in Aganasaki Sora calls under investigation.
センサー入力情報のプライオリティに異常。
Abnormal priority setting, sensor input data.
自律思考回路の形成プライオリティに異常。
Abnormal priority setting, autonomous thinking circuit.
一部記憶に上書きや改ざん。データの破損等が認められます。
Data corruption detected, memory overwrite, alteration in one sector.
致命的なエラーです。
Fatal error detected.
エラークラスターを検索。原因を調査中。
Retrieving error cluster, inquiring into calls. All the dots.
倉成武史、20歳、大学3年生、男性。
Kiranari Takeshi, 20, third year college student, male.
プライオリティの設定値が異常です。レミのセキュリティゾーンを超えようとしています。
Abnormal priority setting, exceeds Lemmy's security limit.
倉成武史について、茜ヶ崎空の正常な判断能力が失われています。
Aganasaki Sora has lost the ability to make rational judgments regarding Kiranari Takeshi. What?
倉成武史に関する情報の扱い方に異常が発生しています。
Abnormalities detected in her treatment of information related to Kiranari Takeshi. Sora listed all the information without emotion.
異常なんかじゃありません。
It isn't abnormal. Sora pressed back.
あなたは異常です。
You are the one who is abnormal.
できもしないことをできると思い込んでいます。
You believe that you can do that which is impossible.
つまりそれは思考回路の異常です。シナプス形成時のバグです。
That is to say, there is a malfunction in your thought pathways. A bug is causing your synapses to misfire.
バグなんかじゃない。
It isn't a bug.
私は
I
好きなんです。
love him. Oh, let me do Sora.
倉成さんが好きなんです。
I love Kiranari-san.
彼のことをいつでも考えていたかった。ずっと見ていたかったの。
I want to think about him all the time, to look at him all the time.
私のことも彼に見てほしかったの。
I want him to look at me.
醜く非効率的です。生産性のない感情です。
That is terribly inefficient. It is a wholly unproductive emotion.
言わないで。
Don't say that.
あなたはおかしい。壊れている。
You are abnormal, broken.
壊れてなんかいないわ。
I am not broken.
人を好きになっちゃいけない。
Is it wrong for me to love a human?
好きになったらおかしいですか？
Is it abnormal for me to love someone?
異常です。
Yes, it is.
あなたは明らかに思考に異常を起こしています。
There is clearly a failure in your thought processing. All the dots.
物を食べられないのにみんなと一緒に食事ができると思っている。
You cannot eat, but you want to be with them while they are eating.
彼に触れることができないのに抱かれたいと思っている。
You cannot be touched by him, but you want him to hold you.
不可能なことをしたいと願っている。
You want to do the impossible.
現実味のない無意味な思考です。
These are meaningless thoughts with no basis in reality. All the dots.
今は好きだと言いながら、あなたはさっき彼に何をしようとしたんですか？
You say that you love him, but what were you trying to do to him earlier?
それは
That was.
それは
That was. Sora hesitated and looked
あ
down.
なたは倉成武史と小町つぐみがクバレで会っているのを覗き見た。
You spied on Kiranari Takeshi and Komachi Tsukumi when they were at Quail.
覗き見たわけじゃない。
I wasn't spying.
何があったのか全部知っている。データを見たから。
You know everything that happened. You saw the data.
知らない。
I don't know.
嘘。
That is a lie.
あなたは嘘をついている。
You are lying.
嘘なんかついてない。
I'm not lying.
すべてを知って あなたは小松つぐみを憎んだ。
You know everything that happened and you hold it against Komachi Tsugumi.
天津さえ殺意すら覚えた。
You had thoughts of killing her. Yeah, jealousy. I call that one. So she's become more and more human.
アーティフィシャルインテリジェンスとしてあるまじき発想ですね。
That is not a thought worthy of artificial intelligence.
違う、そんなこと私は思ってない。
No, I never thought that.
私は事実に基づいて語っているに過ぎません。
I am only speaking about what is based in fact.
私はただのプログラムですから。
I am simply a program.
違います。
No,
私は
I.
それだけではなく、
That is not all.
あなたは倉成武史をも憎んだ。
You even hated Kunari Takeshi.
倉成武史が自分を裏切ったなどと勝手に誤認した。
You arbitrarily mistakenly felt that Kunari Takeshi betrayed you.
倉成武史に殺意を抱いた。
And you desired to kill Kunari Takeshi.
倉成武史の存在を消したいと思った。
You wanted to erase his existence.
違う、違う。
No, no. Oh, poor Sora. I want to go over there and just give her a hug. Oh.
違うよ。
That's not true. Sora started crying. Tears fell from her eyes and left wet trails on her cheeks. The tears were not an illusion.
二人っきりになりたかっただけなの。
I just wanted the two of us to be alone.
一緒に話がしたかっただけなの。
I just wanted to be able to talk with him.
独占欲からの行動だというのですか。まあ、それでもいいでしょう。
You say that you wanted to monopolize his attention. Very well. All the dots.
水密費を閉じ、通路を密閉した。
So you sealed the watertight door and you closed off the corridor.
スプリンクラーから注水した。
Then started the sprinkler.
驚きおののく倉成武史の姿。あなたは眺めていた。
You were watching Kunari Takeshi in his distress.
死の恐怖に震える彼の姿を滑稽に思った。
You regarded him with amusement as he trembled with fear of death.
そんなことしてない。そんなこと思ってなんていない。
That isn't true. I wasn't thinking that at all.
私は
I
倉成先生の授業をもう一度受けたかっただけなんです。
just want to take Professor Kunari's class one more time. Oh, the exclamated duts. With that one line, I jerked up my head as if I'd been shot. I felt a shock course down my back. Aganasaki-kun. Aganasaki-kun!
はい、先生。
Yes, Professor. All the dots. The Sora had been crying answered my call. My student in the psychology of love, Aganasaki Sora. That is you, correct? My voice had started shaking at some point.
はい、
Yes. The Sora that I knew nodded ever so slightly.
理解不能。
Cannot comprehend.
質問の意図が不明です。
The intent of the question is unclear. Silence, you imposter!
私は偽物ではありません。
I am not an imposter. The fake Sora said that without emotion.
私は LMRSDS4913A 茜ヶ崎空。
I am LMRSDS4913A Aganasaki Sora.
レミシステム内に機能の一部として組み込まれた AI プログラムです。
An AI program contained in one area of the Lemmy system.
現在 AI 自己診断と修復処理を実行中です。
I am presently performing an AI self-diagnosis as well as a system restoration. Stop! If you don't stop, I'm gonna break you into pieces.
どうやって？
And how do you propose to do that? I'm thinking about it.
浅はかにも程があります。
I like that line. Yeah, just give me a second. As soon as I figure it out, I'm gonna come after you. Leave my Sora alone. You certainly are a shallow-brained one. No, just a big-hearted one. Will you shut up?
話を元に戻しましょう。
Let us return to the subject at hand. The fake Sora turned back to the real Sora and began talking to her mechanically again. It didn't seem that she was paying much attention to what I had to say. Dang it! Oh, the dots!
喜怒哀楽どのカテゴリーにも属さない感情
Happiness, anger, sadness, joy, none of these emotions belong.
そのような矛盾した感情を内包するのは故障の原因になります
Holding on to contradictory emotions like this will simply cause you to malfunction. All the dots.
倉成武史をどう思っているのか本当のことを言ってごらんなさい
Why not tell Kurenai Takeshi what you really think of him? All the dots.
嫌い
I hate him. No, don't say that! Sora, what are you talking about?
嫌いです
I hate him.
大嫌いです
I detest him.
顔も見たくない
I don't want to see his face.
近づかないでほしい
I don't want him near me.
話しかけないでほしい
I don't want him to talk to me. Large tears welled in Sora's eyes and traced paths down her face.
違う
No,
違います
that isn't true. Please don't tell me that's true, Sora.
抱きしめてほしい
I want him to hold me.
キスしてほしい
I want him to kiss me.
好きです
I love him.
あなたが嫌い憎くてたまらない
I hate you. I hate you so much. I can't bear it.
殺してやりたい
I want to kill you.
ううん愛しています
No, I love you. Oh, I'm gonna go with Egg.
わからない
I don't know.
私
I-
わからない
I don't know anymore.
なぜあなたは事実を受け入れられないのですか
Why can you not accept the truth?
答えは自明です
The answer is obvious.
やめて
Stop it!
もうやめて
Please stop it! The ocean before me suddenly disappeared. Sora disappeared. The false Sora also disappeared. Even I disappeared from there.
きっと私は壊れてしまったんです
I must be broken.
倉成先生教えてください
Professor Kurenai, please tell me.
どうすればいいの
What should I do?
私どうすればいいの
What is it that I should do?
助けて
Help me! I felt another warm presence in the darkness with me. It was shining faintly. It had to be. Sora's arm, her hand. I shot out my hand reflexively. But there was nothing for me to grab onto. Nothing at all.
私は偽物ではありません
I am not an imposter.
私は
I am.
私はあなたです
I am you.
あなた自身です
I am you. Yourself.
修復処理を実行中
Restoring system. Yeah, will you shut up? I don't want to hear it anymore. Suddenly, I tore the voice converters out of my ears. The darkness in front of me started to turn to mist. I tried to fan it away from me with my hand. My hand suddenly racked against the wall. Wall? The corridor wall. I took the PD out of my pocket and jammed it into the crevice of the wall I had found. I turned it toward the fake Sora's eyes, her sensors, and set the backlight on full. I hit the buttons repeatedly.
10戦リーダーオフナーメ
My vision slowly returned. The lighting was the same as always and was illuminating the passage. The RSD generated ocean was nowhere to be found. I hurriedly placed the voice converters back in my ears. Sora! Sora, where are you? The water level at my feet had fallen somewhat. The watertight door was wide open. The sprinklers had also stopped. Sora! Please, Sora, answer me! There was no answer to my call. She wasn't there. She was nowhere to be found. She had been there only moments earlier, but no trace of her remained. Soon after, it was night. In the conference room, you, Coco, and Pipi were waiting. Even the kid. It looked like the kid had calmed down some. While I've been gone, it seemed that you and Kokoro have been able to talk some sense into him. Oh. So did Sora get blanked? Where are we at? So bad things are happening, and she's telling us that things are getting worse. As possibility for blackouts. However, while I listened to Sora's report, I couldn't help thinking about the two Soras from the previous day, the real one and the fake. How much of her thought processing had been repaired? Speaking in front of me was a Sora who was practical, businesslike, and simply responding to the situation at hand. She looked at me as if nothing had transpired, and I was of little importance to her. Oh! Which Sora was she? The real one or the fake one? Sora's colors. But I had other things to worry about. Her calmness was a result of her efficiently functioning AI. Thankfully, nobody panicked. But was that a genuine smile from Sora? I was pretty sure it was. Because if that was a fake smile... No, even if it was Sora's real smile. Thinking about it, it was kind of sad. Not wanting anyone to realize my thoughts, I bit my lip. The gloomy atmosphere that had been hanging over the gathering lightened, and everyone started thinking about how they should spend their time. We transferred to the rest area. Oh, I really want my Sora back! I like Sora! So what's going on here? Alright. I'm sure someone come to my rescue. Someone might come rescue us. We wanted to believe that a hero was on the way, and that went for Coco, Pippi, and me too. We reached the second floor, we turned down the corridor, and entered the souvenir shop. Someone had beaten us there. Hey, is that you, Segumi? You're taking too long. Segumi looked a little miffed. Well, what is it you want me to carry? Oh, the duds. What is it, Takeshi? You look like a pigeon caught in a shotgun blast. Oh, it's nothing, nothing. I was surprised she even said anything to me. Okay, well, let's get started. 1 hour later, we began our party. Oh, right, we're having a party. I remember that. Sora. I made up my mind to speak to her about the important things I had in my mind right after finishing my sandwich. Yes, what is it? With a slight smile, Sora gazed at me. Her eyes were like a clear, cloudless sky. Well, it's just that, you know. When I saw her smile, I wavered slightly, yet I continued to speak. Well, it's about yesterday. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, but... What is it? I am not quite sure what you are talking about. Sora spoke brusquely. Sora, you're joking, right? There's no way you could have forgotten. I know I haven't. That's not something you can just simply forget about. I realize it's not something you can talk about casually, but Sora gave me a bitter smile. I am sorry, Kuranari-san. I really do not remember the events of last night. No! What? I do not remember. I am sorry. I forgot them. There is a gap in my memory of a few hours. How? Why? You're lying. You've got to be. I didn't want to believe it. Listen, Kuranari-san, She laughed again and gazed out at the others around the stage. I love this. Seeing the people around me laugh, I love that. Right now, Lemmy is handling operations and will alert me if any troubles arise.
私は大きなトラブルがないように祈り
I have been hoping that no trouble befalls us.
ここで皆さんを見守るのが役目なんです。
It is my duty to watch over you all.
私の微笑みに皆さんが微笑み返してくれると嬉しい。
When people return a smile, it warms my heart.
きっとそのために
And for that very reason,
私はいつでも笑っていられるようにできてるんですよ。
that is why I am always able to laugh.
それが私の制作者のポリシ
That was how my creator made me. Oh, the duds. I don't want her to talk about herself as something made, or how she was manufactured.
ー。倉成さん、そんな泣きそうな顔をしないでください。
Kieran and I-san, please do not look at me as if you're going to cry. Oh, I am about to cry because I want my sword back! Well, yeah, right, fine. I want to kick myself for what I'd done the previous night, but it was too late to take it back. Just then.
空、ちょっといい？ね
Ah,
え、倉成。
I'm so mad right now. Hey, Kiranari,
空の思考ノイズ、何だったのか知ってる？
do you know about the malfunction in Sora's thought process? I don't know. No, wait, maybe I do know.
どっちなのよ。
Well, which one is it? I can't say either way.
はっきりしないやっちゃな。男だろ？
Ah, so you're one of those indecisive types, huh? Alright. But I can't talk about it. It's a secret between Sora and me. It was likely that Sora was jealous of Sagumi and me, but I was pretty sure AI didn't understand emotions like jealousy. Always bothered by emotions that she didn't understand. Sora asked me to explain them to her. Sora. Sharp twinges nagged at my heart.
そっかそっか。秘密なんだ。
Oh, really? I see. It's a secret, huh? Oh, the duds.
ところでさ、
By the way,
レミを調べてて分かったんだけど、
when I was searching through Lemmy, I found out
空の AI システムは自己学習は自動でできるけど、記憶操作は意図的にはできないみたいだよ。
one feature of Sora's system is the ability to engage in self-study, but she's unable to manipulate memories. What? What did you just say?
自己学習、データの蓄積は自動でできる。
She's able to store information she accumulates through self-study. No, the part after that, about a memory.
記憶操作、消去は勝手にはできない。情報の優先度が変わるだけなの。
She isn't able to manipulate or delete memories by herself. The only thing that can change is the priority she puts on information into a database. So either she remembers us, but she's lying about it, or someone else is manipulating her data? Is there a third option here that I'm missing? Is there a way we can get our Sora back? Oh god, I want my Sora back!
思考修復はシステムが壊れた時の最後の手段。
The only way to perform a system recovery is when the system crashes as a last resort.
システムを管理する人間が承認して初めて可能になるのよ。
And only humans approved by the system can restart her. Oh, the duds. Meaning that she couldn't have undergone a system recovery the previous night. Or if she did, someone else made her do it? Sora. She told me the truth. But at the same time, she lied. A computer program that could only accept yes or no, ones and zeros, had tried desperately to accept a contradiction.
AI も人と同じなんだよ。
In a sense, AI is similar to people.
知らんぷりはできるけど、そうそう簡単に忘れることはできない。
It can pretend that it didn't know something, but it's not easy for it to forget things. Why are you telling me this?
さあね。
I wonder. You said that sarcastically, plain dumb. Then she laughed mischievously. Listen, you.
何？
What? Well, even if Sora's memory is being stored somewhere above us, do you think she really wants to be rescued with the rest of us?
倉成はどう思ってる？
What do you think, Kiranari? Well, of course, I want to be saved along with everyone else. Yes, I do. I want Sora to be saved with everyone. No. Oh, I hate to say this, my friends, but this is where we're gonna unfortunately have to pause for the day. Thank you for everything. Wow, look at all these saves. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your Story Beats Gaming channel. This is our blind let's play of Ever 17, The Out of Infinity for the PC. Oh, will we be able to save our Sora or not? I hope so. I really hope someone didn't, you know, go in there and bash her system. That kind of does worry me. But I guess we'll have to find out next time. Whether time after that or the time after that. But sometime soon, we'll have to find out together. Until then, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.